Yo, Chicago Bulls fans. God, we started free agency, we got through the draft, goddamn, and now it's time to get on the summer league.
Yes,
sir.
Y'all gotta hit an intro first, though.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Boy Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog CDubb, and we got our boy Big Bro Kev from Choppin It Up Chicago. How y'all doing?
What's good, Brody?
Oh, no, real.
My man Kev.
Hey, so we already know, man. So we gonna let Kev pick us off with it. Before we jump in the summer league, just give your thoughts on Bulls free agency right now and how you feeling about the moves that the goddamn Bulls made, and also make sure you let the people know who you is, where you're from, how you kick it, how you skate, whatever.
And I want to hear this because I've been waiting to hear this all motherfucking week. Let's go, Kevin. Let me hear
it. What's good, Cognac gang? What up, fellas?
What up, though?
It's cracking.
Hey, listen, first of all, Zach LaVine, right? That was the biggest technically free agent signing because he re-signed with the Bulls. Shout out to Zach LaVine for staying. You know, he could have went anywhere, really. But I feel like they overpaid for Zach a little bit, even though I do, because I'm scared of that knee. Like, it's been a consistent issue for him, and that's why they drafted the young fella in the first round. But at the same time, I'm excited that he's still a Bull. I'm glad that we still have our core together. The Andre Drummond signing, in my opinion, was a good thing. I did see some people rumbling on social media, like, why Andre Drummond? But maybe they think that he's still like Tristan Thompson. That he's not Tristan Thompson. Andre Drummond's a better player than Tristan Thompson. He averages double-double off the bench in minimal minutes, like the type of minutes that old players play, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He went out there and he was effective. I actually wanted Andre Drummond to be a Chicago Bull last season when he was moving around. They made the moves. He ended up on the Nets. I'm like, the Bulls should have done that. We need a backup center. But he's a Bull now for 2 years. And who was the other free agent that we got?
They brought back Derrick Jones Jr.
Oh, yeah. I like Derrick Jones Jr. DJJ, he one of the shot slammer jammers. Shout out to Stacey King. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like him. He's young. He's athletic. He plays defense. He can hit the corner three, and he'll catch a body every once in a while. So, welcome back to the Bulls. I'm excited for the season. It's still July, you know what I'm saying? So,
real.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Just got a couple questions if you finish. You finished
yet? Sir. Yeah, I'm done.
Hey, okay. I know everybody's saying because of the knee for Zach LaVine that they wouldn't have. Now, is it you wouldn't have paid him as much money, or you wouldn't have gave him that many more years? And then also a question, answer this. Who else you going to get besides Zach to be that alpha dog if you don't sign Zach?
That's why I'm not too mad at it. Like, right, he earned his max contract. I was kind of hoping that he would take the hometown discount to kind of free up a little bit more cap space. I know the Bulls are adamantly kind of afraid of going into the luxury tax to sign other players, good role players. But I'm not mad that he got his money. Let me let that be clear. He's an NBA player. He's an all-star. He's an athlete. I love Zach LaVine. I was just thinking that, like you said, it's not necessarily about the years. It's about the money. I think that with the injury proneness and with the necessities that we have on this team in terms of needing shooting and interior presence, taking the hometown discount would have been great. But I ain't mad at him for getting that $215. Get your money, young fella.
Bro. Okay.
Bro. I'm gonna just say this real quick. For anybody that's out there that's talking about Kev, he right. You know what I'm saying? You definitely get a little weary of the knee. But definitely, like bro said, like CDubb said, and bro, how the hell? Who else you gonna bring in? It's nobody else you gonna bring in. And for the people that's out there talking crazy, saying he don't deserve a max, what? Tobias Harris has a max contract. Please tell me.
That's all you gotta say, really.
Please tell me if Zach LaVine better than him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I love Brad Beal. That's another one. But Brad Beal ain't did shit since he lost John Wall.
He got 250.
Exactly.
He did get a scoring championship though. But you're right.
We'll take that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, y'all know what it is. Now we jump into this summer league. We know what we get. We got what we got, damn it. Y'all just better ride with the gang or get left. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be some more
disrespect. It's gonna be more disrespect and smoke coming to the Chicago Bulls, but we gonna ride with the gang. Y'all see the banner in the back. Stop playing.
Hey, you talking about push these haters off me like, huh.
You hear me? No, you hear me? Time out. So summer league is just it starts in 6 days with the Chicago Bulls kicking it off. You know what I'm saying? On July 8th against the Dallas Mavs. And then they got 3 more games after that against the Knicks, the Raptors, and then the Hornets. Now we looking at that schedule, you know what I'm saying, for the games that's gonna go on. And now we look at the damn roster. The roster will consist of Ethan Thomas, Marko Simonovic, Malcolm Hill, Dalen Terry, Carlick Jones, Justin Lewis, and then a bevy of other players, because y'all got a lot of names and they long as hell. But they go to
Javon and Justin bogus. They got 3 names. They bogus.
For real. So, man, CDubb, we're gonna start off with you. Name a player that you're looking forward to see, or if it's more than one, list them. You know what I'm saying? Then Kevin, bro.
I'm gonna name 3 players. Everybody's excited to see this kid Dalen Terry and see if he worth that 18 pick, because it's definitely some guys that we thought that should have got picked instead of him. But let's see what AK and Eversley was seeing. So it's gonna be very important for him to show his strengths and show how much he can be a part of it. He can help this team in the upcoming season, because he will get playing time this season. My second player is going to be Simonovic, because boy, if you don't perform right here, boy, your ass is gonna be in Windy City for your career. Windy City Bulls. Bro, how you go get demoted to the minor leagues every year? You can't be playing in the minor leagues every year. It's time for you to grow up and come on and help this team in the real men's league, not in the amateur league. And my final and my most excited player to see is Justin Lewis. I think this kid right here is one of the biggest thefts in the NBA this decade, this century, since we just started. We only 22 years in. I think Justin Lewis, he has the physical capabilities. He has the skill-wise capabilities. If you watch his tape, the man is a young beast. And that's the 3 that I want to talk about.
Kev?
I got a question for Cognac Boy CDubb.
What up, Doug?
Justin Lewis, I'm completely green on this one. I have no idea who you're talking about. Give me a little bit of more information. What's his measurement? What's his position?
Oh, man, this is Justin Lewis.
Hold on. You said that this man is the steal of the millennium.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I need more.
I'm about to get to you right now. Justin Lewis, 6'7" forward from Marquette University. He did not get a lot of pub. They saying, Marquette played in a weak division. That's the Big East. I didn't know when the Big East ever started being weak, because I remember going back to, you know what I'm saying.
A lot of teams left the Big East.
It's still a D1 school.
It is.
This guy he's a shooter. He can get to the basket. He can handle that ball. He averaged 17 points per game. Rebound the ball. He can defend the paint. They played this guy's a big sometime. Mm-hmm. He is a perimeter defense. He's a 2-way scorer.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see this guy against equal competition.
You left something out.
What did I leave out, nephew?
Kev, when you talk about bodies, he can catch a body.
Yes, he got the leaks. He got the leaks too,
bro. He can catch a body.
So I'm gonna go ahead and check some of the tape out.
He went undrafted. Kev.
That's good. That's hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
You know what I'm saying?
Now get the people who you looking forward to, bro.
It's not much different from my man CDubb. I'm definitely interested in checking out the rookie for sure. I want to see what he's looking like running the floor, because in the summer league they give you that free reign. You can't foul out. Ain't no
Nah.
pressure. I remember when Patrick Williams was a summer league MVP a couple years back. I remember when I'm the captain now, a weird looking dude that we had on the team. He played for Atlanta. What's his name? I can't think of his name, but he dominated the summer league. Played for UNLV that we drafted. But what's the dude's name? Seriously, he
I
ain't
know
missed
you
no
ain't
free
talking
throws.
about Slug Bug.
Yes.
You talking about Tony Snell?
Tony Snell.
Slug Bug! He actually got in our conversation. That's what's up, Kev Slug.
But
Slug Bug.
his ugly ass put up buckets in summer league.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
But then I'm looking forward to Simonovic as well, because he has he hood rich right now with the Windy City Bulls. I heard you say he might be there forever. He a star. He a hood star. Hey, his name Gold out west. You know, but he can be something. You know what I'm saying? Like we're used to seeing these overseas drafting stash players develop into something more. And we're not asking him to become an all-star, just better than Tony Bradley. You did.
Man, that's not saying much.
Yeah,
that's not saying a damn thing.
Hey, Tony Bradley made an NBA roster though, so shout out to him and his family. He came in generational wealth.
Get paid again.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly. So his kid's gonna be in private school. They straight.
Man.
But I get what you said. I call him Phony Badly. He's a bad player.
Tony Bradley, listen to me. Go and open a business. Go start a business. NBA is not working for you.
The Chicago Bulls.
Real talk. His business should be named Finesse or something. But no, those are the two main ones. And then I guess I could go with the young fella you just mentioned, because the way you talked about him, man, he might be the Kaiser Sose of this dude. You did.
Yes, sir. See, I'll tell you, pay attention to that young man. Pay attention.
Me. What about you? There you go. Yeah. What about you, Bobby?
I want to see. I want to see these guys, man. The same three guys y'all mentioned, and then I also want to see Javon Freeman Liberty. Yeah, because the Bulls, they worked him out more than once. And you know what I'm saying? He's a kid that went to DePaul. And to me, he looked all right. You know what I'm saying? But, another undrafted player. You want to see what these guys can bring to the table. So my biggest thing I want to see how Dalen Terry orchestrates the game. Because in my mind, the reason the Chicago Bulls took this player like him instead of taking the E.J. Liddell or Walker Kessler was because they might be a little weary on Lonzo Ball's knee. Now, that's a knee that I'm worried about, but that's besides the point. But I want to see how he orchestrates the offense. It's not much. It is summer league, so you can't put these crazy expectations on that. But I got to see it. And Simonovic, bro, they called you up from the Windy City Bulls, and in games that we was getting blown the hell out, you wasn't even on the floor.
He still didn't play.
He should wake up in the defensive stands. Like, he should take a shower in the defensive stands.
He need to do something, man, because it's something. Because offensively, I think he's decent, but he got to be just tragic on defense.
Yeah, so I need to see that. He need to pan out and make it to this team. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You did Windy City. You averaged 20 and 10, basically 20 and 10.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm not saying you're gonna go into the NBA or summer league or whatever and do the same thing. But
you should do it in summer league.
If you can do it in summer league, is fair. He gonna be starting. He gonna be starting. But once he need to show something to where they're gonna be like, I bet he's ready. Because we keep hearing Simonovic, and that to me that's part of the reason why I think the Chicago Bulls, they didn't really go out, and it would have been stupid as hell anyway to trade for Rudy Gobert. Because they or draft another center, because they we got Simonovic. He's a player. He's been playing in our system and learning our stuff and doing what we do. So we're gonna bring him up. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a lot of patience, nephew. I got a question for you, nephew. You said Dalen Terry was brought in because they weary of Lonzo Ball.
Yes.
Would you think Dalen Terry can be like running the offense like a Lonzo Ball, like a point guard, or you like him off ball? I'll just be hypothetical and say they get to the season.
I get it, but I need to see more. But my personal choice that's already done it and been doing it is Ayo.
Yeah,
So
but what you seeing the skill that the kid has? What would you like him to do?
You
You
need to
seen the
be
tape?
a
I
three. You need
noticed.
to be a 3-and-D player.
You
A
want to be
3-and-D.
3-and-D?
The best teams that made it to the finals and went past the first round in the playoffs are teams that had good wing defenders. So
Yeah,
that's why the Chicago Bulls brought in Justin Lewis. That's why they drafted Dalen Terry. Why? Because these are our athletic wing defenders. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because that man can defend. And we're gonna get into it in a minute. From the damn press conference, the boy got hella confidence.
yeah. He definitely does. But I don't see him as a 3-and-D player. I see him more as a playmaking defensive player. He's a great passer with the ball. You would agree with that, I think.
I do. That's what I'm saying. That's why to me, it's probably that's why, you know what I'm saying. Coming out of their first summer league practice, my guy is running offense. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
bringing the ball up court, orchestrating offense. So I want to see how he does that on the NBA level. College is slightly different. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Okay. I
So,
can't wait to see these young punks out there
so
on the floor.
Yes,
These young
sir.
whippersnappers.
you feel me? So now we were just talking on Dalen Terry. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the Bulls had their summer league practice wrap up today. And Dalen Terry, he was used, like I mentioned before, pushing the ball up and even doing some off ball screens, doing some screens and hitting some jump shots and whatnot. He did so well in practice today that Patrick Williams voted him as the competitive player of the day.
Mm.
That's pretty damn good. And just to add on, him and Patrick Williams was talking shit to each other. So, Kev, just to hear all that good stuff come out today, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's always a good thing to hear good vibes coming from a camp situation or a summer league. These young guys are out there enjoying themselves, working together, learning each other's games. To hear that the young rookie went out there and impressed veterans, no matter how young Patrick Williams is impressive to me. Like I'm excited to hear the confidence, the swag, talking back and forth with the leaders on your team is always a good thing. It shows assertiveness, the willingness to go out there and get it done. You mentioned Ayo earlier, and I'm excited to see how these young guards work together, regardless of why the Bulls decided to draft them or not. Right?
Right.
Like it's the
Fair enough.
reality is, you said the gang is moving, and you get off the train if you ain't with it. You did.
Yeah,
For
So
real.
I'm excited to see these young guards. The NBA is gearing that way anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like the Golden State Warriors has won a championship with having 3 guard lineups. So you know how the NBA is. It's a copycat league, and they're going to try to figure out a way to keep up with the top dogs, the big dogs. You did. So
yeah,
I'm hoping
Yeah.
that one of these young players that you're talking about, the Williams the young guy that's a diamond in the rough, turns out to be like a Desmond Bain type player. You did.
yeah,
For real.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely. CDubb.
Me when I hear things like that, it makes me feel good, but it makes me think one word: personality. We are going to love this kid's personality. This is like one of his first encounters with the team, and look, he's already interacting like he already knew Pat Williams for years or months. He already knew him. I don't know if he knew him already, but I'm gonna say he didn't. He didn't know him, and they already bonding with a team. That's always good. And I think this guy, Dalen Terry, will continue to get this award for being competitor of the day or the practice or whatever it is, because that's the type of player he is. He's a very competitive, trying to get better every single second, every single dribble, every single shot. That's the type of players we need on this team. Dalen Terry, man, he make me smile thinking about what he could do for this team coming off the bench, backing up Lonzo or whoever he backs up, DeMar DeRozan, or we'll see how he fits in when we see him in the summer league. It'll be very interesting.
I know Billy Donovan better not have no long ass leash for Kobe White this season again.
Oh
Oh
For
my
man,
real.
God.
That's what I do know.
yeah, yeah,
But back on Dalen Terry, man, it's good to see because having a personality like that and you coming in, you basically making a name for yourself right now.
yeah,
So on day one, my boy not timid. Oh, my boy, he out here talking shit to us. Oh, my boy doing this. Oh, my boy competing. He communicated. And one of the things I really, really like is that he said he was barking on defense every play.
yes.
This
That's
is a
his
rookie.
caller card. Yeah.
That's how
You know what I'm
you do
saying?
it.
You know what I'm
Look at
saying?
the young fella out in Sacramento last year that he can't defense is a calling card. At my job,
Yeah,
every time I see a young kid come through that's going to some AAU tournament, I'm like, yeah, you know, make sure you work on defense. Defense can carry you all the way to the NBA, and then you learn how to play offense. A la Marcus
right.
Smart, and so on and so forth.
Definitely. Definitely. Because that's the thing that me and CDubb was always talking about when we was breaking down prospects before the draft. We was like, bro, there's no way you 19, 20 years old and you don't want to stick no damn defense. You
You ain't
got
nothing but
you should have
testosterone.
hella, you should have
That's
hella
it.
stamina. Come on,
That's it. I didn't even sleep until I turned 30. And I'm like, wait a minute. What happened?
For real though. But man, it's gonna be some good stuff to see, man. I'm definitely anxious to see what the Bulls do, especially these young guys during summer league, though, man. So
Yeah.
y'all can go ahead and get them final thoughts, bro. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts is summer league is coming up. That means that's signaling that we're getting close to that. You know, you got summer league, then you got the new 2K come out, then you got training camp, and then you got preseason, and then you got the real thing. It's coming fast, baby. And we gonna and the East ain't gonna be no punk. The East got better, if you can believe it. All the top teams got significantly better,
Especially Boston.
especially Boston.
Mm-hmm. They
So
did.
let's see where the Bulls fit in now, because we didn't have our full. Let's see if we could get in them beasts of the East, and I think we could.
Mm-hmm.
Kev, I got a question before your final thoughts.
Go ahead, brother.
How much of a chance do the Bulls got at getting KD?
We did ask them. Yes.
About as much of a chance as we have of seeing a Kanye West and Kim Kardashian sex tape.
Oh my God! Listen. Hey, wait a minute. That's out.
That already exists. But no, I don't know, man. Like anything is possible if we all Bulls fans collectively hold our hands and pray together, like the kids did at the end of the Grinch movie to help his heart grow 3 sizes bigger. We can make this happen.
What would you give up before you go? One more question. What would you give up? I say give up everything except Zach.
And Ayo. I ain't giving up Ayo.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like DeRozan, as great as he played for the Bulls, and we want to be loyal to the notion of him coming back and doubling down and doing it again. The odds are that there's going to be more of a fall off than was that his peak? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
Did he blow his wad really? Like, truthfully, and we don't want to get caught up in that while his trade stock is high. But if New York, because look at what Rudy Gobert got, which I think was crazy from Minnesota to do.
Fucking idiots.
Sorry. They did as bad as the Dolphins did to get Tyreek Hill.
They did as bad as Brooklyn did when they traded away Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to the. Oh my! I mean, when they was with the Celtics and traded them to Brooklyn.
Listen, my goodness,
the Celtics still feasting on that.
Yes, they still is.
So it's like I couldn't understand it. I'm like, and so that gives you an understanding of why the Bulls didn't make the types of moves that people wanted them to make. Because it's like, oh, wait a minute, you asking for 4 first-round picks? No, thank you. We'll keep Vucevic. At least he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might not be defensive player of the year, but he had the most catch and shoots in all of the NBA last year. Like, people don't know that about Vucevic. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, how about giving up all those picks for somebody who coming off the bench?
Right.
They talking about they gonna start them with Cat. Y'all are idiots.
Oh, they go get their ass blown out the
wait
gym.
A minute. No, wait, there's no way he's coming off the bench. They about to space the floor. Cat had an 8-3 game last year.
Cat gonna play small forward?
He gonna play the 4.
He gonna play the 4. He gonna stretch.
They finna get ran up and down the floor. That
I
ain't.
Can't wait to see it.
That's not gonna be good.
We gonna see. Because I mean, Gobert is a 2-time defensive player of the year, right? Like,
yeah.
He is 2-time. And we asked earlier who we give up for Zach LaVine. It probably would be a lateral move, but some people were talking about Donovan Mitchell. But I'd rather have Zach. I just want him to take a few less contested step backs in pressure situations and drive to the basket and draw the foul. Be smart. I got a homie that constantly talks about Zach being really good, but not kind of developing the basketball IQ of a Matt's player.
That's great.
Like study Dwayne Wade.
That's a
study
good.
Mike.
That's
a great analogy. Yes.
That's a fair point right there.
Yeah, so that's all we want from Zach is to, you got the money now, go out there and be a max player. But my final thoughts on the summer league and the free agency and all of those things, I'm excited to see what these young fellas have to offer. Although we know that summer league isn't really too much of a barometer of like true skill in the NBA, kind of like YMCA, truthfully, like glorified YMCA because we'll get busted in the summer league. But I'm excited to sit down and watch it. I love Vegas. I love watching the summer league. I'm excited to try to get out there next year. You know what I'm saying? Be out there with the cognac gang, cognac
yes,
boys. You dig? So, yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. There's nothing that anybody can do to kind of quell that right now. Like you talked about summer league, 2K and all that, and at the same time, football happened the same way. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we're going to be getting all this sports goodness while baseball is happening now. You know, Fox and Cubs. Man. They know right
On the real.
Hey, that's how most people feel about baseball, bro. It's great.
Like, bro.
But man, my final thoughts is Simonovic.
Yes, tell him, nephew.
Are you gonna be a Chicago Bull or a Windy City Bull?
Windy City Bull. He gonna go to the All-Star game. He gonna go to the championship game. All type of shit.
I bet you he know all the four corner hustlers and all of them. he be eating gyro cheeseburgers and everything out there on Madison
real, boy. What you mean? But hey, y'all go ahead and check out Big Bro on Choppin It Up Chicago. His podcast doing this thing. And then hey, if y'all new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and Kev will be back soon. Y'all already know, bro. He coming.
He might as well put Cognac Boys on his name.
Hey, it is what it is.
And now continue to support us. Thank y'all very, very much. We on that road to 2K.
We on our way.
Cognac. Gang.